What's up guys, what's going on? Starsnipe here in a video. Today we are back in 7 Days to Die and the Alpha 7.10 update just came out. I've spent the last hour figuring out how to actually do one of the biggest changes, which is the upgradable blocks. But before we get to that, let's talk about another big change, which is the addition of the Survival PvP Gamemode. Also with all of this stuff, I already did set one up, but I'm just going to go ahead and just show you the settings real quick, but I'm not actually going to make a new world. Pretty much in the settings, this is all normal, but the game mode, you can actually pick Survival PvP now, and if you go over to next, over here, it's still normal, nothing new, but over here, we got a bunch of new stuff, including the claims and kind of the thing behind Survival PvP. So, what I like to compare it to is for anyone who's played like Minecraft Factions, kind of like that, where you can claim land, and then I'll just show you. So pretty much here's the claim size, and what this is a land claim grants a hardness modifier to all blocks in your claim area. This hardness modifier applies to any attacks or damage to blocks by enemy players. You can control the size of the horizontal area that is protected by a land claim flagstone, and all land claims protect the area vertically from sky to bedrock. For example, a land claim size of 7 would protect a 7 by 7 square area from sky to bedrock, and this varies from 7, 11, 13, 15, and 31. Next we have the claim dead zone, which is new land claims cannot be placed closer than this number of blocks to an enemy player's claim as measured flagstone to flagstone. And that goes from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Claim duration, the number of days a player can be offline before their land claim expires. That can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 10. And this is mostly for, this is obviously more multiplayer oriented. This won't really do much in single player. Claim decay mode, how land claims hardness modifier decays over time. You got slow, fast, and none. Claim health online, the hardness modifier applied to land claims for players who are currently online. It's powers of 2 starting with 16, so 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. Default is 32, and also is the infinite, so pretty much it can't be broken. Same with this for offline. It's the same settings, but the default is 16, and that's how it goes. So I'm gonna meet you guys in game and go over some of the other stuff. Alright guys, we're back, and before I start going over some of the new stuff, over here that I kind of started like playing with a little bit, we're just gonna go ahead and continue our little quote-unquote lesson, I guess, on the land claim blocks and how that works. So pretty much you spawn already with 1 keystone in game. Whenever you join, you spawn with 1. And what happens is you can plop it on over here, and then it's an area. You can hear that kind of cool music playing too. And then this area or whatever, I'm not sure exactly how like you interact with it, but pretty much as you saw over there, the area over by this, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where it is, but that is the area that is now claimed as ours. And pretty much within this area, you're not like other people are gonna have a harder time breaking stuff down. And even if the settings are right, they won't even be able to break down your stuff in here. So pretty much for multiplayer, it lets you make a little bit of a safe base and kind of go from there. So enough with the Survival PvP. Also enough with that thing. We're going to be talking now about the other major, or another major change, which is added new upgradable and downgradable player-built wood and cobblestone block sets. You build framework blocks and upgrade them to solid and reinforced blocks. Now, it took me a good hour to figure this out, but luckily Pam, I'm not sure if you guys know her, she usually like she's really good at 7 days, and she's also she gets an early build and she tests them, so I was lucky enough to remember that and ask her, and just thank you so much to Pam. If you're watching this, thank you so much. I would have never figured this out on our own. But pretty much what we have here is I'm going to go over kind of the upgrade path and how it works. I was kind of fiddling around with it here, but pretty much what you're going to want is this tool right here is going to be your friend, the stone axe. This is what you want. So first things first, how do you even get to a framework? What you want to do is you start with, let's just say for example, just chop down this tree with our ghetto little axe. This is probably going to take a while, isn't it? Probably is. I think it's breaking though. Okay, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and shoot it with a gun. That's a better idea. Yeah, see, that's a lot cooler. And then we get some wood logs. What we do with these logs, we go ahead, throw them in here, and what they get turned into is wooden planks. Now this is kind of the basis of like everything for the framework and then on. So what we do with these wooden planks, we throw them inside a little bit of a square, and we get a wooden frame. We're just going to craft one for now, and we're going to throw this down into there. So what do you do with this wooden frame? Well, let's just kind of make a little bit of an outline over here. We might have to shoot those zombies up. Luckily I have a 44 Magnum, so it should be relatively pain-free. Okay, no, we're gonna go ahead and handle this real quick because these people are annoying. I should have turned zombies off, but honestly, I thought maybe there'd be a zombie change involved that I might want to showcase. But yeah, so pretty much while I am shooting them, I'm gonna be talking a little bit more about that. So around me, you could see I was fiddling around with it. Probably, I'd have to wager you're not going to figure it out by yourself because it's pretty random. I mean, the use of a stone axe, I can't believe I missed that. The use of a stone axe isn't exactly the most orthodox thing, but if you do watch this video, that should, like, I mean, hopefully, I just want to hope to get the word around because I had no clue how to do it, and hopefully everyone else does. Zombies are cleared out. That guy just got raffle stomped. Back to our little demonstration here. So, I'm just taking some of this wood over here and kind of making a little bit of a ghetto little base. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but it's gonna be okay. You know, it's not gonna be awesome, but it's gonna be okay. You know, it's gonna be a little hut, nice little starting place. And there we go. Also, I think there's a door. Like you can do it with a door as well. I'm not entirely sure how that's done. I want to say maybe I just give me a sec here. I'm gonna get rid of that wrench. I'm just gonna damn it. Let me just do some framework stuff here. Let's get that down, that down, that down. Let's get a door, and it's damn it. Okay, so we're gonna have to showcase how this works. So, as you can see, we got our framework down. Now you gotta start building on it. So what you want to do is take your stone axe and right-click on these blocks, and it's searching, upgrading, upgrading, and boom, it's been upgraded. Now, what material does that use to upgrade to the first one? It uses the wooden planks because, as you can see, we've got 28 and 56. Whenever we finish this, that drops down to 26. So it uses 2 wood planks to upgrade a block. After this, it gets upgraded into that. And what material it uses, it looks like it uses a wooden plank and something else. I'm not 100% sure what it uses exactly, but it does use a wooden plank to upgrade to the next one. Then after this, you're going to want to keep an eye out on the scrap iron and metal strips because we're going to upgrade it even more. It's got a really metally noise right now, and we get upgraded to that. It uses up 1 scrap iron. Okay, so not metal strips, but it uses up 1 scrap iron to upgrade into the final thing, and I can't really click anymore from there, so that's kind of it. That's where it stands, and it is upgraded, so pretty much you can do that to the entire base. Nice and upgraded. And this is kind of how a progressive house works. So what you would do is you know, build a little house, and it goes from being a shitty little house to being an amazing house, which you upgrade with this stuff, which I think I have the hardness here. It's pretty good. It has a hardness of 1.5, and that's pretty nice, especially if you're on a PvP faction server and you pair it with that block. That's going to be pretty nice. So this is also possible with Feebar cobblestone, or however Fubar, I don't know how to say it. You go ahead, get your short iron pipes, you get your rebar, that's what I meant, rebar. I knew I'm stupid. And then you go ahead, throw it down here, and this is the next one. You get that. Now what this does is, first look at the cobblestones. I think that's what it uses up first and foremost. You can go ahead and start upgrading that, and we are down a cobblestone. Now what it uses next, I'm not 100% sure because it gets upgraded into this. It actually just uses more cobblestone. Okay, it makes sense. Might use wooden planks as well. It uses a combination of the stuff. I know for sure it's cobblestones though. Know that for sure. And then the last one is upgraded using metal, and I'm pretty certain that uses scrap iron. And from there, that's its max. And the hardness of this thing, do I have it in my inventory or no? I don't. Okay, so I'm just going to search it up real quick. Let's get reinforced. Should be not concrete. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do cobblestone. That's probably a better idea. Yeah. So our metal cobblestone has a hardness of 4, so that's going to be pretty good. And just for comparison, I'm going to get the reinforced concrete, which has been known for a long time to kind of be the most hardest block to break. So our reinforced concrete has a hardness of 6.25, so it's getting there, and it's going to be really good, especially since it's a progressive house that you will be able to upgrade as you go. Now, I think this system also works with the doors and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure, or it's not implemented yet. I do know, however, that those 2 blocks are definitely upgradable. Next, we have a new in-game push-to-talk voice chat system bound to the V key. So when I press V, you can see that, like, lower right-hand corner. See that thing flashing? That's me tapping V. that pops up. You can talk to people nearby. They added higher resolution kitchen cabinets, which I luckily enough did place over here. Now it's just resolution, not a major change, but as you can see, oh my god, look at it, look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. That new cabinet though, so beautiful, right? They added new sub-biomes like thick tree patches in the plains or flowered areas in the pine forest. Not 100% sure where those are, but yeah. So next one is also really cool because before you had to go underground to go get your resources, but that is not the case anymore because they did go ahead and add a pretty nifty thing, and that is resource blocks. There are two different types. As you can see, the one on the right is slightly darker. I haven't actually broken the difference yet, but if we break the one on the left, it's going to take a couple hits. There you go. It drops some iron fragments for us. And what is this? A lump of coal. And I think that is like the universal thing that they drop. Yeah, iron fragments. And that will drop 2 iron fragments. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I think it's like an iron block. Oh, a potassium nitrate. Lump of coal. You get the idea. It drops like stuff that would normally be found underground can now be found above ground, which is pretty useful if you don't want to go mining. And these are naturally occurring. I think there's actually I should be able to find them pretty easily. There are some more iron fragments, which I think replace the iron fragments are like what you find underground. And I mean they're naturally occurring. Like right here, boom, you have a naturally occurring one. I'll just go ahead and tap it. See what it brings. God damn it, I'm so tired. Okay, I should probably get some water. I'm kind of putting that off for way too long. I should probably drink up now. Yeah, good idea, good idea. I'll make it easier to break stuff too. As you can see, you get some potassium nitrate, get some iron fragments, and you get the idea. So it's pretty useful since you don't have to go underground to get all these minerals, which is going to be fantastic for people who don't like going underground, or for YouTube, where it's not really fun to just dig for a long time. Now they added radial icons for doors, chests, and locked stuff. So what do I mean? Well, I might have to explain something else here, is that doors and chests are now actually lockable. So if I hold E, we get this little menu that pops up. We have the use door that opens it. We have the whatever that is. It's called locking the door. Now what happens when you lock the door is, well, right now it's not super noticeable, but what we do, I think when you lock it, it's like no one can use it except you maybe, but what you can do also now is throw on a password onto your door. So we can do like, let's see, what can we do here? Okay, no, it's a 4-letter password, so let's do like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the password. The passcode has been changed. We can go ahead and lock it, and now people, I think other than you, are going to have to go ahead and input that to use the door, and that's pretty useful with the whole new PvP system, because this block, if used correctly, you won't be able to break someone's blocks in their territory, but you will be able to open their door if you know the passcode. So that is how it works. It also works with storage chests. As you can see, we got the opens feature, we got the keypad feature, so 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, I guess. We're mixing it up here. And then we can lock it, and then it takes a passcode to unlock, and I mean, it's also cool, and also that the sub menu, like the radial menu, is going to be useful for stuff. They added a cement recipe and item. I'm not exactly sure what the recipe is. I've been fiddling around, I can't figure it out, but here's the item. Actually, I think I have some in my inventory, right? Yeah, we got some right there. I'm pretty sure it might be used, it's made out of stone apparently, not 100% sure the recipe, like I said. But apparently, actually, let me just see something real quick. That gets broken. Okay, small stones. Apparently, what happens with it is, wait, I'm losing my train of thought. Actually, because I think it might be used in one of the upgrade things, because I got 148 there. I'm actually gonna double check this. I do want to kind of be sure. So let's see. It's at 248, and at the end of this, what's it gonna be at? It's at 248. Okay, so maybe for the foo bar, or whatever it is, rebar. That's what it is. Where's the rebars? Okay, let me real quickly just spawn some in, because I do want to make sure that this is the case, because I don't remember using it, and I feel like that'd be a good thing to know. So first one uses cobble, second one uses cobble, I think, and third one uses, actually I think the second one might use cement. Yeah, as you can see, I think actually the second stage uses cement, and the third one uses the scrap iron. So heads up there, you're gonna want to know how to make cement. How exactly you do it, I'm not sure at this point in time, but if I do figure it out, I definitely will try to update this. In the in the main menu, when you're making a world and stuff, you can actually disable loot respawn in case you don't like doing that, so heads up for that. I think you can do that. If not, it says -1 in config file, so you might have to go into some file, but I think it's just you just go into the loot, or you just do it at the main menu. They added wood planks recipe from pine trunks, pretty much instead of getting wood, or I don't know. Pretty much now the new thing is you get these wood planks instead of those wood planks. So different types of wood planks, right? And I think, well, that's how you craft a stick, apparently. I'm not sure how you actually get to the placeable ones. I think it's not really possible anymore because they made wood like different. I don't know. They added the wood frame recipe, which I did show off really quick. I'm just going to do this way. Where's that? Should be down here. There we go. Wood frame is also the wood ramp frame. Just a heads up there. They added the reinforced wood block and reinforced wood item that I already showed off. They added a new door and chest password sound set, so it's actually a sound set. You probably heard it. They added the metal reinforced wood. They added something pretty cool here, especially for everyone who's going to be, especially if you don't have glass bottles. What you can do is, if you have an empty hand, I think I'm gonna just get rid of something random there. If you have an empty hand, as you can see, look at my water now. You can actually drink straight from the stream, but I do think it does have some adverse effects. Because as you can see, like when I drink, you kind of like hear my stomach grumble, and my health drops a little bit along with my stamina, so you can actually drink straight from water sources. I actually just placed this one, so theoretically you could like just place some water over in your house and have an infinite drinking supply at the cost of some stamina and some health. They added the contextual action menu system. I think that's the radial system. I'm not 100% sure. They had lockable containers and doors, which I showed off. They added prefab style rock boulder resources to biomes, which can provide some above ground minerals. Pretty sure that's just the rock. Upgradeable wood frame, showed that off. Added and assigned new icons to buffs for medicine and first aid for band-aids. So this is actually a good moment for this because I am a little bit hurt. We have this band-aid. Not sure you spawn with this band-aid, I know that for sure. Go ahead and right click, and that's a new icon, and it also has a little bit of a buff here. Duration for 30 seconds. It heals 1 health every second, so it's not instant. That might also be the case with painkillers. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going to test it out. Just pop some pills. Yes, there you go. We got the pill popping buff there. It lasts for 60 seconds and half a health every second. So in the long run, they both heal 30. Just painkillers kind of take longer, and also they drain some water. So it definitely depends on your situation. Band-aids are probably going to be better to use in a pinch. They added a band-aid recipe from cloth strips. Band-aids stop bleeding but do not offer healing like the first 8 band-aids do. So there's actually a difference in the band-aids, because now the old recipe is used for the new band-aids with the little plus sign and the medical sign. But the old recipe, or now what you can do is get some cloth strips. I'm just going to go ahead and spawn these in. Drop the painkillers. We can go ahead and go into crafting. You can make some normal band-aids now. And these are the kind that just stop bleeding. They don't actually heal. I think that's the whole thing about them. I think, yeah, and then you just use the old one for the plus. So these stop the bleeding, and that's good. They added regular band-aids that provide no healing but stop bleeding, like I just said. Added reinforced wooden door textures. Added right click when unarmed to drink water from a body of water like a lake or river, same as drinking murky water. Added icon for iron fragments, bucket of cement mix, new wobble stones, SMG schematics, and cell phones. So I'm just going to show off a couple of these. Actually pretty cool. Cell phone, there's a thing for that. Then if I could get cement, as you can see, we got that. There's also the bucket of cement, not entirely sure how that's gone. There we go. Actually, yeah, I can't find the bucket of cement. That's weird. It's probably some kind of a weird name. New obblestones. I don't even know what that is. SMG schematics actually have some nice like little icon too, which is pretty cool. And the iron fragments, which I don't think I showed it off, but no, that's iton, not iron. Iron fragments. Right. Never mind. Apparently I have to type in fragments because iron is wrong. There you go. The iron fragment thing. They added a wooden door upgrade and downgrade path, and wood ramp frames and wood ramps and reinforced metal doors. So I'm just going to go ahead, Not 100% sure about the frame for the wooden ramp, but I am going to go ahead and test it. It's also a bit glitchy because it doesn't have an icon, but we are going to go ahead and place it pretty good for like housing, you know, like throw it on top of your thing. I'm dying of hunger real quick, so food. I'm just going to eat some dog food, I guess. I don't care. We're just going to chow down on some dog food to keep us hungry. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Does it look like I care? I don't. I really don't. Let's go get our stone axe because we seem to have misplaced it. And as you can see, you do upgrade this. It does happen. Do we not have the resources to upgrade it more? Or does it just not get upgraded past this? Well, if I do check, I don't remember what I got rid of, so I don't get why this would be the case. But who knows? Let me actually just test this out. Am I able to upgrade this more? Yeah, okay, so apparently those can't be upgraded more. And what else was it? The wooden door. Let's go ahead and get that wooden door, whatever that is. There's a bunch of wooden doors, which I'm kind of cautious about because I'm not sure which one is which then. Damn it, I don't know where to place this. Or actually, can I just start right? Yeah, there you go. You just start upgrading it there. We can upgrade it into a nice reinforced door, and that is pretty dope. You gotta admit, look at that. That's pretty dope. So that does actually go over most of the new additions. Hopefully I did a great job. Leave a comment and tell me, you know, what you think or if I was helpful and stuff. There are also a bunch of changes, but I don't really go over changes in this because there's usually more changes than additions. I just go over the additions. The full change log is going to be posted in the description below if you do want to check that out. But other than that, that's going to do it for me. So I can't wait to get my hands on this in some single player action and definitely start working on a house from scratch with the whole framework. That's going to be pretty cool. And thankfully I figured it out. Hopefully this video helps you guys out in figuring out. That's going to be a big thing. And other than that, that's going to be it. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. As always, if you'd be sure to leave a like, and this will be Starsnipe signing out. Love you guys. See ya.